What's up, Carlo? What's up, Daniel? Look at that. Dan, you should turn on the Kings game if you want to watch a pure shooter. Well, there you go. Ask and you shall receive. That's pretty funny.
Who was asking that?
Spencer.
Okay. Yeah, I'm watching. 90, he needs what? 3 to tie, 4 to break Clay's record. All time.
Real quick, before we get into that, Yamamoto.
Hey, wait. Welcome.
Yeah.
NorCal Sports Network.
I guess we should welcome everyone, right?
Yeah. Hey. Sitting here on our own show watching the Kings game on the NorCal Sports Network. That's why it's called not the Bay Area Sports Network. It's called the NorCal Sports Network.
Which Sacramento is part of.
Yeah.
Right?
We got the Kings.
There you go. So what's going on? There's a record going to be broken or something?
Possibly. Keegan Murray has 11 3-point. Is it 10 or 11? What is he? 10 of 11 or what's he? What is he, guys? I just.
The chat will let us know.
Oh, beautiful lob and alley-oop. Oh, slam down. Was that Mitchell? Was that Davian? Who was that? Or was that Monk?
Senior says 10.
He's got 10. So he needs 4 to tie, 5 to break it.
Wow. And
Clay got 14 threes in one game.
Gotcha. And so how much left in the game?
Oh, just second half. Oh, no. There's only a minute to go in the third quarter. So not too likely. He's got the ball now.
We'll see. Road King says, "Hey Eric, I have a link to a half-hour video of the 22 Korean series. Lee is in it, and he's batting just in front of Puig. Did you see it? Interesting. I would love to have
he hit another one.
Oh, hello.
That is
we gotta be
right?
We gotta be careful, Road King, on what we play. If it's YouTube, we gotta be careful because we could get demonetized just for that portion for that video. If
is that 11 of 12, guys?
That would be 11 of 12 because they're saying it was.
Come on, get the ball to Murray. Come on, you're up by 20. Stop shooting. Come on. Golden State knew how to get the ball to the guy, or did he just flip that in? Maybe that.
Are they playing in Sacramento?
Yeah.
Oh, so they must be going nuts then.
Yeah. So, yeah. I wonder. Oh, Mike Brown. I bet Mike Brown will play him. He's gonna
try to get him that record, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt. I think wasn't there a Twitter out there saying that the Giants are in on Imanaga?
Yeah, they're in.
Imanaga.
In on supposedly. Let's talk about this Yamamoto situation because the deal is that Boston, there's a rumor out that Boston and the Giants have offers up north of $300 million for Yamamoto. Very interesting that it happens to be the chief rivals of the Yankees and Dodgers. It just happened. That doesn't.
I know what's going on.
Yeah, that doesn't pass the sniff test as far as I'm concerned. Whoa! Did he just hit another one? He did. He just
13.
hit another one.
He's
12.
got 13. Well, Moji says 13.
Who says 13?
Moji.
Wait, career high, 12 made. 12 made. Who's Moji?
Yeah, he
Where's
knows what
Moji?
he's
I don't see no Moji in here.
Yeah, I got it.
No, okay, Moji, you're wrong. It's 12. He just hit his 12th right now.
All right.
Into the third quarter.
Interesting.
12 threes. Does the pressure get to him?
Oof.
With Hall of Famer Steph Curry at 13 twice, I believe. Clay's hit 14. He's going to keep shooting them.
Yeah, I think so. He's got it. He's got the touch, right?
Tonight, hey, sometimes, man, it's like
we might have to divert to to talking about this here instead of Yamamoto. We all know what the Yamamoto thing's about, right, guys?
Why does Mo G keep saying 13 now? It's 12, Mo G.
Maybe he might be ahead of you. He might be watching on TV.
It's into the third quarter.
Oh, is it?
There's a break.
I don't know.
I'm going to look at the box score. Hold on here. Box score.
I see a bunch of people joining through Twitter. What's up, Zach? But yeah, the Giants are being used. That's just like they always are. They're being used. The reports come out there. They want to put pressure on LA or the Yankees or the Mets to offer more money. So the report comes out. Red Sox, Giants offering more than $300 million. Gets the other teams to pony up a little bit more. Oh, Will Martinez is starting to Keegan Murray chant here.
Yeah, we got these. All right, this is ticking me off.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
They're not showing the right box score.
Don't worry, I'm just saying there's a big thing going on in Sacramento. It can't be ignored. So it will be sprinkled in amongst the Giants talk.
Who's this?
Oh, Michael Rotter.
Sorry, Michael.
He just said I'm not here for basketball, but it's all good. We could touch we have the capability to be able to talk about both without losing anyone. What's up, Krister? How's it going? But hey, you guys talk to us. What do you think? You think the Giants? You think this is a deal for other clubs, or is it a deal? Or should the focus be on the Giants and the Red Sox per se, or should it be more on, hey, this is more for the Dodgers, the Yankees, and the Mets?
Well, I think the Giants are in on this. I just don't know what their offer is. I don't know what their offer is. I mean, their only shot is what Kerry Crowley talked about, what I talked about, is to go way north of 300.
Yep.
The thing is, if you're going to go to 320, I mean, if you're in it that deep, why not just go to 360 or 370? You know what I'm saying?
I like what you said that last night. If you're already there, then
if you're there, what are you playing around for? You're already overpaying a guy by well over $100 million.
Exactly.
What's another 20 to 40 million at that point?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like now it becomes about winning.
Yep.
And that's the thing is as you keep driving the price up, man. If you can get more people involved,
but that's what always happens to the Giants. It happens all the time.
It always does. Yeah. Will Martinez says Giants have to go to 400 to have any shot at Yamamoto.
That may be it. You know what? You may be right on that. You may be right. Everyone's saying that Will Martinez, Rob C, 420, just give him 400. Who cares? What's up, Mark? Good to see you, man.
Yeah,
has 45 points.
Oh, that's true. Matthew brings up a good point. Are they out and maybe they're just leaking it?
Could be.
Maybe. Yeah, knowing Farhan, like the whole thing with the ridiculous thing with Farhan coming out and saying, "Well, we matched the Dodgers." Like he's going to choose you over the Dodgers? Like, give me a break.
But that's to me, doesn't that seem worse? If you're going to sit there and say we gave them the same, but they decided to go to the Dodgers instead of the Giants, that's looking bad on the Giants, right?
Not really, because everybody knew that he would take, but you had to,
because they were the better team. That's
of course. He's saying geography. He's just like, hey,
it ain't geography. Come on,
they're ready to win now.
Absolutely.
I mean, you put together enough guys that are, you got a winning team. People are going to
anything. You just got to keep Yamamoto from going to the Dodgers, right? I mean, if he doesn't,
ideally, yeah. I mean, that's why you jack that price up. Say, hey,
is that where we are as a fan base now? Is, hey, let's jack the price up, long as he doesn't go to the Dodgers.
Yep, you're right, MH. They
100%.
don't hit or play defense.
We touched on that. yesterday.
Did you see the quote by supposedly by Jung-Hoo Lee? I don't know if it's from him or not.
No, what did he say?
Didn't you see that text that Lowe sent out?
Oh, there was that long one. I didn't get a chance to look at it. I was
No, it's
busy doing something.
first words. Oh, no, that's not the one. Let me pull it up here.
Aaron got a point. For a guy who plays every 6 days. Nah.
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. I agree. That's a lot of money for a guy. Even if he went out every 5th day, that's a lot of money. What's up, Isaiah?
Yeah, supposedly his first words when asked about the Dodgers, they said they are a good team, lots of wins. But how did they play when it mattered? Giants have 3 World Series that I have seen. Dodgers 0. I came to win championships. That makes him a fan favorite right there.
I like that. That's good. That's
if
good.
He said that, that's talking some smack.
If he said that, I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Exactly.
What's up, Charlotte?
Exactly. So,
rap album wants Longoria and Manaea. Ooh.
Well, who?
Right here, Longoria and.
Why do you want to go backwards?
Yeah, it's kind of going backwards. Nah, not kind of. That's going backwards.
That's going backwards, Rap. I mean, Longoria, the Diamondbacks just went the World Series with him. They didn't offer him a contract.
The only thing I got to say is I like the attitude, but man, you get better prove it on the field. Talk is cheap.
Yeah, I don't want Longoria. Manaea, if you can't get anybody else, I'd be okay with Manaea as a 5th starter just to have, because if you're not going to land any of these top guys, you don't have a rotation right now. As of today, your rotation is Webb. Okay?
That's it.
That's it.
And,
proven.
Manaea has history with Melvin. So maybe you think maybe there's a.
He didn't pitch all that well in 22, though.
No.
He didn't pitch all that
But, he pitched with him in Oakland, too.
Yeah, he did pitch it.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Will Martinez get Manaea, put that joint down.
Sounds like he's smoking the funny stuff.
I just say, as I said last night, go sign Yamamoto, Snell, and
Thomas says sign Snell then.
And sign
that could be an option. That could be an option.
Montgomery. We'll see what's going to happen. As soon as Yamamoto makes a decision, things start happening quickly. That's what we said after Ohtani, though.
What's up, Isaiah?
It's really, how about that? 2 guys from the what do they call the Japan League? The
Nippon Professional Baseball. I think MPB, right?
The MPB is holding up MLB hostage.
True. That's true. That's a good point, man. We thought when Ohtani went, we thought they were going to be that was going to be the dam that breaks, but it looks like it's Yamamoto.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing's happened.
And maybe because it's a pitcher-heavy free agency. That's the only reason I can think.
It is top-heavy. The only position players were Ohtani, Bellinger, and then you get into Chapman and Soler.
We got SF Giants Charlie to join. What's up? How's it going?
Yeah. It's 122 in the chat.
Yeah, everybody, how about that for a Saturday night? That's pretty good.
Yeah, hit that like button. We had some NFL football today, a trifecta today. We had 3 games. Started the morning off with Minnesota at Cincinnati. That was a great game. Went into overtime. Then the second game was Pittsburgh at Indianapolis. Colts won that one. Bengals won the first game, and then the nightcap, the Detroit Lions just beat up on the Denver Broncos.
Wow. What's up, James?
Got 5 touchdowns for Jared Goff. Yeah.
Ooh, you like that.
Woo. And Will Martinez is saying, yeah, baby, and 3 of them to Sam Laporta.
Yeah, he likes that. Vida for life says offer him 12 years, $400 million.
Gosh, if I would have got 3.
So you sound like Dan. Are you related to Dan?
Who says Vida? Vida Blue?
Vida for life.
Or is it Vita?
Vida.
Vida. Vida. You know what? Yeah, that's not bad. 12 years and 400. Get him to 37. So what if he's at 28 in his arm and he can never pitch again, and you only have 9 more years to pay him.
I know. It's Vita. Okay, my bad. It is Vita. It's Vita for life. Steven Ortega. Steven Ortega says Eric is Shota Imanaga. I'm trying to Imanaga, a good pitcher from Japan. I heard that he's okay. I don't know, how that translates into what he would do in the.
You know what?
MLB.
Why don't you just go get trade for Senga, get Yamamoto, get Imachita or whatever his name is, and then wait for the young kid to come out next year. Trade for Hugh Darvish and just have a 5-man Japanese-born rotation. They'll all get along and they'll all have,
And one thing we kind of overlook, hey, at least the Giants are hitting on the international market, right?
Well, they're trying.
If Lee pans out like I think he will, then yeah, you're. All right, here we go. Logan says, this is how you pronounce it. Imanaga. Yeah, I ain't going to remember that.
Imanaga. Come on, that's easy. Imanaga.
There we go.
Come on, Eric. Okay, 5 times. Imanaga.
2
more.
Imanaga.
1 more. There you go. You got it.
You got it.
What's this? How do you say it?
Imanaga. That's because I'm looking at what Logan said.
All right, don't look at it. It's
Imanaga.
Yeah.
Get Kikuchi from Toronto. Well, they got him from. Oh wait, he was a free agent. He was with Seattle before he went to Toronto.
Wrap. The plan here is to win. We've already taken the cheap route.
Yeah, the cheap route really. Yeah.
The cheap route has been the Farhan route. You know what? The Giants. Corey Cooper just replied to me on Twitter. Doesn't matter how much they offer. He's not going to sign here.
It's possible.
Yeah,
it's possible.
I mean, I don't expect him to, but you know what?
Oh, looks like Kyle. He's asking if we want to do open calls real quick.
We'll get to that maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Give us a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how long we'll go tonight. We'll see. Although we got getting a big crowd here.
We are. Logan 707. What's up? How's it going? He says, my first time getting in alive. Hey, well, welcome. Hope you enjoy.
All right. Logan 707. That's up there in the
that's up near Marysville, Yuba City.
Vallejo. Right. That's Vallejo, Benicia.
Oh no, I'm thinking 530. Yeah. You're thinking of Fairfield and stuff. Yeah.
Never mind. That's Vacaville.
Yeah, Vacaville, Fairfield. That's where it's at.
Fairfield, Vallejo, Benicia.
What's up, Fosse?
Yeah. In fact, I got a 707 area code number. I've got a second line with a 707. Maybe we should use that for the call-in.
Hey. Yeah, but I don't have your phone. You would have to do it all. See, but there's a way you got to be able to transfer it into StreamYard so that they can hear us and not sound like it. You don't want to put it to your mic. Hey. Yeah, 530 is up there in where I was stationed, Beale, but I was also stationed at Travis. That's where I got confused. Any of y'all watching the UFC to fight right now? Well, there may be someone in the chat watching it.
Hey, Cal's playing Texas Tech in the something bowl, Emerald or
the something bowl,
whatever it is, Emerald or Encinitas.
Fill us in, Logan. What's going on with UFC? Fosse, wouldn't it be crazy if Hayes landed Yamamoto?
Yeah. 707 goes up to Humboldt.
Humboldt,
yeah.
That's way up there.
Yeah.
That is way up there. Yeah, 530 goes up to Reading. That's damn. That's a ways too.
We could have some call-ins. I wonder if I did a call-in, if it would work on the if I put it on speakerphone and held it up to the mic.
You could do that. I don't know how that would translate, or if there's going to be a delay. That's the only thing, or it's going to be a pretty big delay.
Really? Why would there be a delay if I'm talking to him?
Well, maybe not. Maybe.
Let me try it. Let's try it. Hold on. Open line Saturday night.
All right.
It's open line Fridays. Woo.
All right, guys, we're going to try something new here. I don't know how it's going to work out. Just bear with us. Bear with us. Let's see what we got here. Everyone's still talking about area codes. Let's see. So hey guys, what's going on in the Kings game? Did Keegan hit another 3 or is he on the bench? Get back to the Giants while I wait for you guys to respond. I'm up by Rohnert Park. But yeah, back to the Giants. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I said it in the beginning before the offseason. Before the offseason even started, that this was going to be one of the biggest off seasons for the Giants in a long time, and they were going to have to do something. They don't do nothing. You just can pretty much discount 2024.
All right. Caller number 3 will get a free T-shirt.
Hey, courtesy of NorCal Sports Network. There you go.
Should we do that? We got some T-shirts. See, I got my.
You got your NorCal? Oh, yep. Oh, there you go.
Everybody know where that is? Huh?
Anyone? Anybody?
Come on. Put it up in the chat. Where the shirt I'm wearing? Where's that from? People got to know that.
Let's see. DVC.
Come on. Come on.
The only reason why he goes, I'm only here since I'm a broke college student. Definitely not trying.
There we go. Senior.
Diablo Valley College. There we go. Winner.
Yeah, my brother was in the Hall of Fame there in the California Junior College Hall of Fame, third winningest coach in state of California. Wow. JC, over 600 wins.
Hey Logan, what you majoring in, man?
All right, we're gonna put the line out there now. Anybody?
Just send it to me. Oh, do you want me to run the banner?
I got it right here in the chat. Trying to remember the phone number.
Keegan is back in, according to Senior. Demon D, what's up? All hype. Yamamoto going to be a Yankee. Stop with the arson judge. Ha, ha, ha. And look at the guy. He's got a good old cowboy star in his...
there it is, guys. Call it in.
Here, hold on. Let me put that in a banner.
Oh, somebody's calling right now.
Whoa!
There we go.
In.
Right in. Well, let's get
that was quick.
That was very quick.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get this ticker going.
Hello, you're on the NorCal Sports Network. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name's Joseph. I'm calling from Los Banos, California.
All right. Can you guys hear
that? I heard it.
What's up, Joseph?
Hey, what's going on? I'm watching them live on YouTube right now. I'm not sure if they hear me or not, because I don't know if it's syncing up, but
it's doing good.
Perfect.
It's doing good.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I want to talk Giants.
All right.
I don't know.
Rock on. There we go.
But to me, if I'm actually Vita for life, that was just in the chat.
Okay, Vita for life. It's Vita for life.
Oh, it's Vita. What's up, Vita?
To me, if they get Yamamoto and Lee, even though we don't really know what they bring to the table, to me, that's already a successful offseason. Because this team just needs excitement. They just need something to get people to want to watch again. Because like right now, I have like no desire to drive, 2.5 miles away to go to a game, spend all this money on them right now. I mean, I'm not saying anything you guys don't already know, but to me, the Yamamoto thing, offer him 400. Why not?
I agree.
Just do it.
I agree. Why not? It would be the biggest landing for the Giants since Barry Bonds.
It would be.
In my mind, too, as time goes on, the value of that contract, just the same way they're talking about Ohtani, kind of depreciates over time.
Correct.
I mean, how many years is it going to be until a $40 million per year contract's just kind of going to become the norm for an ace anyways?
Right. Yeah, we've already got Verlander and Scherzer making over $40 million a year.
43, I think.
Yeah, 43, and they're like 40 years old. This kid's 25.
And the way I look at it, too, is he's probably going to get opt-outs. If he has opt-outs and he exercises them, that means he was really good. So
correct.
What are you really losing? If you gave the guy $40 million a year and then 4 years he goes back into free agency, okay, well, you just had an ace. If you want to sign him again, you can. If not, you've got that money freed up for somebody else. to me, I would just blow away the competition. If the Dodgers want him that bad or the Yankees want him that bad, fine then. You're going to have to go to 400 or more.
I agree.
Make it hurt. Make it hurt.
Exactly. Push that price up for if he's going to go to the Dodgers and Yankees, make it hurt for them. At least if you don't get them, at least maybe you tie them down if things don't go well.
I agree.
I like that.
Well, let me ask you this too. So they got Lee. I don't know if they're going to focus on the outfield anymore. Outside of Chapman, is there really anybody else you think they would target as far as the bat goes?
Possibly Rhys Hoskins at first base.
Yeah.
The guy I really would like to see if they want to get some pop there in the outfield and he's right-handed bat. He would play well at Oracle. Is Jorge Soler.
Yeah.
He's a guy with some power.
Or trade.
Or make some trades. I mean, I'm all for making a deal for Corbin Burns if you can get him and make the contract and the trade contingent upon him signing an extended, a 3-4, whatever the extension is. But you don't want to rent Corbin Burns and give up too much for him.
I agree. And one more question, and I'll let you go because I know people probably want to be calling in. There was a report today that came out that said that the Giants are looking at potentially trading an arm for defense. I don't know. That kind of rubs me the wrong way because, you want to hear you're trading for a bat. If you're trading for defense, you have to imagine, okay, that player must have, a little bit of hitting ability to come along with it. Do you have any players in mind? Because I'm trying to think, who would make sense for them to trade one of their better arms? What player is defense first, but is also, an
Arozarena.
I'm kind of stumped on that one. What do you guys think?
Well, Eric mentioned Arozarena might be a guy that plays good defense in the outfield and he can hit. But if it's a defensive first guy, I look at Arozarena as more offensive first.
Right.
Defensive first. You know what that reminds me of? Whenever I hear defensive first, I'm thinking middle infield, like shortstop, and they're worried about Luciano maybe not being able to,
go every day.
Yeah. And so I don't know who they would look at, who would be an everyday or just a fill-in shortstop that's good defensively. I mean, if you want to go defense and not worry about offense, and you're looking at a guy that can just play defense, that's Brandon Crawford. And I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're probably decided to move on. But
my bet would be Chapman. I'm sure Chapman's
probably Chapman.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything on him really since the Giants kind of Bob Melvin and Matt Williams were kind of singing his praises about a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
There's really good nothing. So I'm wondering if he's just kind of sitting back waiting to see what's going to happen and maybe has something in hand already. And for some reason, the Giants didn't start announcing it, which.
Yeah, it's interesting thought. I've been hearing possibly that a lot of people think he's going back to Toronto. Jim Bowden, former GM of the Reds, thinks he'll end up back with Toronto.
He makes up a good point though. Maybe the Giants are just sitting on it because they don't want to announce that. Because if they announce that, it could be
when Chapman. When you first hear about the Giants going after him, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want this guy. He hits. We have a bunch of hitters like him already. But then when you saw what the Dodgers are doing as far as Ohtani and just building the super team, it's kind of like, okay, well, the only way they're really going to be able to go toe-to-toe with these guys is going to be pitching and defense.
Right.
And my perspective kind of changed on him. Like, well, if that's what it's going to be, they need to build that strength up because, it almost feels, I don't want to say pointless, but going after hitting right now is just maybe you need to build up those other areas that are going to, keep those games closer.
Definitely need to have defense. Definitely the defense has to step up, and that's the only way they're going to be able to compete is pitching and defense because they're not going to out-hit LA.
No,
they're just not. So, well, hey man, it's great, Vita. You go by Vita then, or?
Well, my name is Joe, but I go by Vita online. But
okay,
either one school with me.
Good call, Joe.
All right, Joe. Hey, great call. Thanks for.
All
have you been listening for? Have you been a subscriber for a while on the channel, or?
Yeah, I usually catch you guys with Larry.
Okay, awesome.
So, tonight's my first time just seeing you guys. But whenever I see Giant stuff or Bay Area stuff go live, I'm usually there.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Well, hey, thanks, Joe. Eric and I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, guys. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
All right. Great
That
call
was a great
there
first
by
call, man.
Vita.
Great first call.
Yeah,
I like
so the
that.
line opens up. There it is, 7:07. You can hear when it opens up. I can't, obviously, if it's got call waiting, but I'm not going to.
You're not going to click over.
Yeah, unless I put you on. If you don't mind being on hold, I'll say I'll put you on hold, but it's kind of weird to do that on a live stream. So
look at that. Hootie donates $2. He wants to get a chant going. Ready? You say Yama. I say Moto. Yama.
Moto.
Kind of reminds me when you were in the stands there, Dan. Remember that?
Yeah, you say Larry. But we need how about Yama? Moto. Yama.
Moto.
There
you go.
That guy, it was like, Larry, he looked booger.
That guy, he was
pumped.
He had some passion. Hey,
there's Vino Chris makes a good point. Kiermaier can't hit. He's a defensive guy.
Nope. Someone mentioned, who was it that mentioned? There was someone up here that mentioned.
Got the line
Stephen
open.
Kwan.
Anybody want to call in? It's just like Sports Phone 68, but it's now
NorCal
it's NorCal Sports Phone.
There you go. NorCal Sports Phone. I like
it's
that.
NorCal Sports Phone.
Man, I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna have to do a graphic for that, and I'll put it up.
Call in, man. Call in NorCal Sports Phone. It's a new thing.
I like what Stephen Kwan oh my gosh, 420 Holy Smoke says Stephen Kwan trade for him.
Hey, Keegan Murray's had 2 open threes, and they've both gone in and out. I think he's feeling the pressure. He hasn't been able to hit him. They're trying to get him the ball. They can't get him the ball. They're Utah's kind of hanging out on him. Lydia P says, "What would that? What? Let me see. Robert Bird, thank you there.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, we'll put that back up. Yamamoto, 12 for 450. Hey,
God. You guys, man.
Why not, man?
You're a bad influence on the chat.
It's not our money.
Golly,
not our money. Charge more money if you get a winning team, but until then.
Wow.
Where is what'd you put up?
There we go. I got it up there.
NorCal Sports Phone.
There you go.
There was something else I was reading here. Oh, Lydia P. Would that be like Chapman, third base, Casey short, Estrada, second, Hoskins first, Bailey and Webb, starting pitch? Haniger, left field, Lee. I think it would be right field would be Yaz. I think Conforto against a right-handed would be your DH, Lydia. I think it would be I think that's your take. I think Yaz is the better fielder. And also putting him in right field with his being left-handed, glove side to the power to Triple's alley. He can, catch that on the run there.
All right.
To his glove hand. So I think that's the difference there. And I do think it's probably Luciano at shortstop as well. Let's go back up to that lineup there again. If they did get Chapman, I think it would be Chapman, Luciano, Estrada. If they got Hoskins, of course. If not, it would probably be Wade, then Bailey, Webb, opening day, and then here we go.
Oh!
From the 415. We're gonna have to change that ringer, maybe. That sounds a little. This is my mom's old ringer. I kind of have this ringer on this phone. I don't use this phone much, but all right, here we go. All right, welcome to NorCal Sports Network. What's your name and where you're calling from?
I'm calling from San Francisco.
Can't hear him.
Can't hear you. Can you turn it on your speakerphone? Maybe it'll be better.
Are you on speakerphone, Dan?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I'm not. There we go. What?
Yeah. My name is John. Just call me JB.
JB. Okay.
What's up, JB?
Yeah, and I'm calling from San Francisco.
Awesome. The 415 right
there
out
we
there.
go.
415 area code.
There we go. We got a lot of 415.
Got a San Francisco native calling into the show.
And I've been going to the Giants. I went to the first game in 1958 with my grandfather.
Wow.
Wow.
At Steel Stadium.
Eric's clapping. You can't hear
Wow.
Eric. We're gonna have to figure a way to get this through StreamYard.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
my second home was Candlestick Park.
There we go. Yep.
Yeah.
Candlestick Park.
Yes. And I'll tell you, I have a hard time.
MF, it's on the banner that's running below.
Yamamoto.
Yeah, there we go. Yamamoto.
Yamamoto. If the Giants could get him, and I agree with you, might as well go as high as you can to get the guy, because the Giants don't have anything going for them right now.
Correct.
Except for the one they just got, Jung Ho Lee, and it will take the rivalry. It will revive the rivalry.
Yes.
It will take the Giants Dodgers back to the 1960s, like when Willie Mays faced Sandy Koufax or Don Drysdale.
Good point.
I can see it now.
Hey, wouldn't it, JB? Wouldn't it be ironic if the Giants had Yamamoto, Webb, and say Snell, and the Dodgers have their three of Betts, Freeman, or Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman? That would be their Mays, McCovey, Cepeda, and we would have the Koufax, Drysdale, and Sutton, or whoever it was, or Messersmith or whatever. They always had.
It was Juan Marichal and Gaylord Perry.
Well, yeah, the Giants did have two-star pitchers, two Hall of Fame pitchers, correct. But the Dodgers never had the big boppers like the Giants did.
No, they didn't. No,
the Giants.
Hey, Logan asked a great question.
Okay, we got a question for you here. Maybe ask
JB how he felt when the Giants won their first World Series in 2010.
Okay, JB, caller from one of the chat, person in the chat asked, how did you feel when the Giants won their first World Series?
Well, when they won in 2010, I felt good. I mean, like, I agree with that one that said that somebody said that the Giants have won 3 World Series since 2010, and the Dodgers haven't won anything,
Right.
And they have the big guns.
Correct.
That's true. They have the best of everything, and they have all the money.
Correct. Exactly.
So what do you think about making a trade for Shane Bieber from the Guardians?
I think if you don't have to give up a ton,
or even Dylan Cease may be better.
A Shane Bieber or a Dylan Cease, the White Sox. Yeah, I would be up for that as long as you don't have to give up too much. I mean, if you're going to have to give up one of your better starting pitchers in the minors, one of your guys, but if as long as you don't have to give up two or more of these guys, if it's one pitcher and maybe a position player that's not in the top 30 or something like that, I would be okay with that.
I do hope they get Chapman though.
Okay. Yeah, some people are mixed. I mean, I'm not too high on Chapman as far as I'm getting, but I would be okay with it if they get other pitching. If they don't add pitching, I don't want Chapman, because now
he's kind of a schizophrenic hitter. I mean, he can be great and he can be lousy.
Right.
I mean, I mean, like the first of the season when he was playing for the Blue Jays, he did really good.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden he cooled off.
And he was really good with the A's too. Yeah. So
he was good with the A's. Now see, but that is all ball players. They go in slumps. And
right.
You have to expect it from even Ohtani. They all to have their slumps that they get into.
Right. Exactly.
And one thing I've noticed about power hitters is if they're not hitting home runs, they're striking out.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
You know, a power hitter strike out a lot, but
Yep.
they also hit a lot of home runs.
That's right. That's right. Well, hey, JB, I want to thank you for calling. Where are you? How long you been following us on the NorCal Sports Network?
Well, I watch you periodically, along with some others, I'm trying to think of his name. There's a couple of other sports people that I listen to on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you know, I try to give you all equal time best I can.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
We appreciate your support.
We're going to be on right now. We're pretty much committed to go on every night at 8:30. Even the weekends right now we're doing. So we'll see how long we can do this. But some nights we're going to go on for 2-3 hours. Other nights might just be an hour and a half, depending on how much.
One last point can I make?
Sure.
I heard this tonight. 2 teams have put out have put out offers for Yamamoto tonight. 2 teams, the Boston Red Sox and the San Francisco Giants, have put offers on the table. Did you
Yes.
hear that?
Yeah, we actually opened with that.
That's our thumbnail. I got it up there right now.
On YouTube, it says offers exceeding 300 million. Yes, the Giants and the Red Sox.
Yes, and the guy who I heard it from said that he was told by somebody, and you know, you can't go everything you hear.
Correct.
But he was told that one of the offers, and he didn't know which team made it, went to 385. Did you hear that?
I did not hear that.
Haven't heard that.
That's what he said. That was tonight. That a team offered Yamamoto $385 million.
Well, let's hope it's the Giants because
I hope it was the Giants.
Yeah. Well, very good. Well, hey, well, keep listening. Appreciate you calling. It's great to have you guys call in tonight. This is our first night. Sometimes we do video call-ins, but this is our first night doing phone call-ins, and we think we're going to keep this one up. So, hey, JB, thanks again. Appreciate it. Tell everybody else about the NorCal Sports Network, as we're new, but we're growing.
Oh, I love your show. Yeah, yes.
All right, awesome.
So you take care. Have a Merry Christmas and be safe.
All right, thanks. You do the same JB.
To you.
All right, JB from San Francisco, everybody. All right, hey, all right.
That was awesome.
Yeah, the phone lines are opening up, and
love it. That's awesome.
We got another line open.
I love hearing people to hear people's takes. You know, everyone's got their own idea of what they feel. Got someone from the city. That was awesome.
Yeah. Caller from the city.
Yeah, I don't know where he got that. I haven't heard about the 385. Maybe he's hearing it from somewhere else, but that's it. Whoa. Oh, here we go. Will Martinez, a Mets site, actually posted that the Mets have offered 385 to 390.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, Stephen Cohen. Of course they would.
Man, the phone is right there. Just call that phone number. That's
You think Steve Cohen wants to lose?
Hell no, he doesn't want to lose.
This is personal with him and the Mets and the Yankees and the Dodgers.
Damn.
Hey, you know what? He may well just take that if Senga's already there. Let me see who that was. Who was that? Let me see.
I have no idea.
Let's see if I have that phone number anywhere.
It did kind of sound like Cookie Monster. It was up there.
The Cookie Monster, yes. All right, so we've got another open line, everybody. We've got open lines. Hold on here. Come on, let me get this thing.
I think it's Yoshinobu.
Yoshinobu.
Yamamoto. That's tough.
I've got some 209s in here. Who the heck? Let's see. No, it wasn't you. Oh, okay. So we got an open line. Sounded like Larry.
Oh, man. It was Chardall, Nick J.
Oh, that was pretty hilarious.
That was pretty funny. Pretty funny.
All right, guys. So 385, though. That's really what the Mets
If that's the
offered.
report, that's a lot of damn money.
I bet it's 12 years, 385. Brings down the AAV.
You think there's any opt-outs? I don't know if Cohen would do that.
I don't know. Man, I'm telling you, I would do see what the Giants do. I just, yeah. They should. It's amazing. I have a feeling Cone would.
No, 209 isn't Fresno. I think it's like Tracy, Stockton, Manteca,
Merced.
Lodi. I think it's down. I'm not sure how far south it goes.
Yeah.
Fresno, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that 559? I think it's 559. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I know that's Bakersfield.
Well, Bakersfield. I used to live in Bakersfield. What was my area code in Bakersfield?
559, right?
No.
Oh, 5. Okay.
805. I had an 805.
Oh, okay. 559 is Fresno. All right.
Yeah, they've added more. So, well, I bet Farhan offered 9 years, 350 with multiple opt-outs and incentives.
Possible. That's possible.
I can't believe that the price he's getting, man. It's like if you hit free agency at the right time,
I know.
You're just golden. Like
it's all timing. It really is.
I mean, look at Cody Bellinger. He's going to cash in, and there's nobody on the market.
Yeah, he's going to get paid too.
You know.
So, they said someone on a Mets website. Has there been any other reports since the report coming out about the?
Let me take a look on Twitter. By the way, Keegan Murray ended up finishing with 12 threes. He did not hit another. Yeah. Let's see. Let's take a look.
All right, guys, just so you know, the phone line is still out there if you guys want to call in.
Yeah, it's kind of, you get these guys, the big wigs in there, you know, Dodgers, Mets, and Yankees bidding.
Yeah.
It's like who's got the bigger ego and doesn't want to lose.
Exactly.
Let's see. I'm just looking to see if there's any news. Nothing
big.
Nothing that I see that's you gotta look for someone like Bob Nightingale or Jeff Passan or Heyman to kind of report something. New York, nothing there. Let me check Jeff Passan real quick.
Gotcha.
Here and see what.
But there's no other news. That's what's crazy. You know, a lot of Yamamoto news, but you're not hearing anything else. I know there was a report that came out yesterday that talked about the Giants trading people out of their farm system, but they didn't say who or what.
Interesting.
Remember, I think we brought that up yesterday on MLB Trade Rumors. They're talking about maybe trading some of the young arms to go after a position player, maybe. All right, give me 1 minute.
I don't see anything imminent with Yamamoto. Lydia P says, Bellinger, I would have wanted than signing Lee. Just my observation. Lydia, you might be right there in the fact that Bellinger's a proven major league hitter. We don't know what we can expect when it comes to Lee. We know he's going to be a guy who's very disciplined. He's going to give it his all. He's got a great attitude. He's more of a guy along the lines. I kind of, a lot of people say his comp is Jeff McNeil. I'm not sure if it's Jeff McNeil or more like Brandon Nimmo, a guy that just kind of slaps the ball around, makes good contact. We'll see. I mean, Brandon Nimmo was a guy the Giants went after last year and didn't get because the Mets upped their offer. Steve Cohen. A guy like Cohen, he got into trouble last year and got rid of his Scherzer and Verlander because of the finances, and the team stunk. A guy like him, though, it doesn't seem to me he's got the discipline to just sit back and play it easy. And a guy like him is not a guy that is going to feel comfortable waiting patiently for a farm system to grow. That's a guy that wants to win now, and he's used to getting what he wants, and he just pays for it, and he spends enough money and he gets what he wants. I don't see the Mets trying to rebuild. I see them trying to reload. So I don't think you can beat a guy like Cohen because he's got so much money and he's got so much of a desire to win that his trading off Verlander last year and Scherzer was cut my losses and I'll reload for 24. I think that's what he's about. So yeah, I think I was just saying, Eric, that I don't think Steve Cohen's a guy that can have the patience to let a team develop with younger players. He's a guy that gets what he wants because he has enough money and he's competitive. He just wants to win.
He wants to win.
So getting rid of Verlander and Scherzer was all about just cutting my losses.
And to be honest with you, that was a smart move by him.
Just a reload now. Now I can reload because I don't have the salary. And I got the Braves, not the Braves, but I got the Texas Rangers younger brother of Acuna. He's supposed to be a pretty good player. And we'll see how that works out.
And look what Scherzer, he's going to be out half the season next year with back surgery.
Yep. Now Scherzer's out. Yeah.
It was a good move by Cohen to get rid of him.
Yeah. Hey, anybody want to call in 707-673-6060? We've heard from
we heard from Joe, JB.
Joe, also known as in the chat as what was the name? Vita. Vita. We've heard from Joe, also known as Vita, and we heard from Yamamoto. Parody,
correct.
We heard from Yamamoto, Parody Yamamoto.
Yes.
That was pretty good, though. We got any polls to put up in the chat tonight?
That's what I was thinking about. I'm thinking about what to put up there.
Last night we did one. We didn't get too many responses. We could put that out there again.
Yeah, we may or may not. I guess it depends on the question.
Oh, here we go. Someone from San Jose calling in from the 669 area code. All right, you're on Sports Phone. NorCal Sports Phone. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, I'm Vic. I'm calling from San Jose.
All right. Hey, what's up, Vic?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I pray to God that they don't sign Bellinger and Chapman just because if they have a bad year, they can be really bad, sub 200 batting average, striking out. I'd actually glad they got Lee instead of Bellinger. So,
Okay.
what do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I put out a comment on it too that I think Bellinger would have cost a lot more. I'm not sure Bellinger's fit for Oracle Park because of the power alleys. I think he'd get frustrated there. I think there'd be a lot of long fly ball outs, a la Brandon Belt. And I think Lee is a kind of guy that can get on base, set the table. And he's only 25. It may take a year or longer for him to adjust, but I do think based on his skills, his contact level, he strikes out only about 5-6% of the time. If he can stay anywhere near that, even if it goes to 10 to 12%, in the major leagues,
Yeah,
and he can make contact and get on base, I think that would be a tremendous asset for the Giants. I'm all for the Giants getting, top pitching. I think Casey Schmidt is a guy they should just play at third base. I don't think Chapman for the money. I would rather put that money into starting pitching because I don't think
go after Stroman, go after Snell if I don't get Yamamoto or
because
Japanese lefty Imaga or
we said his name earlier and we had it down, but I forgot it already. I just don't think that Chapman gives you that much more upside than Casey Schmidt. I think
probably not.
I
feel like
Chapman's
like a 4 WAR player. Is he a top 5 third baseman?
He probably is.
Jose Ramirez.
He probably is.
Machado.
If you just look at him defensively, he's right there. Yeah. But if you take the combined, the offense and the defense, I don't think he's top 5.
Right.
Yeah. Defensively, he's very solid. He's Gold Glover.
Class. Yeah.
Yeah. He's an unbelievable third baseman. But, if he's going to hit you 240 and give you 15 home runs and drive in 70 runs, I think Casey Schmidt could probably get you right now, probably 225 and get you 10 to 15 homers,
Oh, JD Davis can do that.
Yeah, exactly. JD Davis can do that. Yeah.
He's $6 million, $5 million.
Yeah. So. I think the money would be much more well spent giving it to getting starting pitching in here.
Yeah, I feel like I agree with what people have been saying, that they should really try to trade for Rosarina, have him in left field, have maybe put Matos in right field, have Lee in center field. They'd have a nice, talented young outfield, and if they have good starting pitching to pair with that, I think that they'd be much better off as opposed to like overpaying for Bellinger, who, when he's bad, is pitcher level batting average bad. Zach Greinke is a better hitter than him in 2021, I think. And yeah.
Yeah. Well, man, hey, how long you been listening to us on following us on NorCal Sports Network?
I think I actually started following you guys around the time you were talking about the Giants potentially trading for Juan Soto in the middle of 2022. Was that did it exist then, or I don't know?
Yeah, we came on in 23, but you might have heard me on Larry's.
Maybe Larry's show.
Larry's show, yeah, because I was on there in 22 quite a bit. Yeah. I'm sorry, I had your name and I got me Vic. That's right, Vic from San Jose. Okay. Well, hey, we're going to try and do this more often. The call-ins, make it a regular. We think it's a lot
much easier than doing the link.
Yeah, people have a hard time with the links and stuff and just coming in and stuff. So we're going to work on the technology end of it, see if we can get the callers to come through StreamYard so that, it's a lot clearer and everything. But you guys are hearing good, right, Eric?
Yeah, you sounds fine.
Okay, so you're coming out good, but it's just you can't hear Eric when he's talking, that's all.
Right. Unless he's watching YouTube.
Sorry, Eric.
It's all good. It's all good.
He said it's all good. It's all good. So, all right, Vic. Hey, appreciate you calling in. Anything else you wanted to add, or?
Yeah, no, just it's about it, and hope they $400 million for Yamamoto with the 4-on special, the opt out. Probably the only way they're going to get him. So
yeah, might as well
do that.
Might as well
Opt
go
out
for
after
it.
5 years.
Yeah, my feeling is if you're going to go 350, 360, why stop? It's already a giant overpay. You might, no pun intended, but you might as well just go to 400.
Exactly.
And with inflation in 10 years, who knows?
Exactly.
Exactly.
As well. So
yeah, absolutely. All right, Vic. Hey, appreciate you calling. Thanks for subscribing to the channel.
Yeah, thanks for opening the lines, and I hope you guys have a good evening.
All right,
Good
thanks.
night.
You too,
You
Vic.
too.
All right. There's Vic from San Jose. So we've had a San Jose caller. We had someone somewhere in Yamamoto's. He must have just left the meeting with the Giants because he was somewhere in the. Well, he might have been from out New York, but he had a 209 area code. So
Yep.
maybe he grabbed somebody's phone or went to Walmart and got one of those, little prepaid phones. And then our first caller, we had from San Francisco. We had
JB from San
JB.
Francisco.
We'll have to write these down. JB. Yeah, we're going to get our own Salty in here and
Maybe
get somebody.
Yeah, we did already get our outfielder. That's true. Vino Chris says that. Vino Chris says, forget Bellinger already got an outfielder. I don't know. I would try to get a Rosarena. I would like a Rosarena. Not so high on Bellinger. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think Bellinger's going to have. He doesn't remind me of a guy that's going to age like Pujols.
You guys got an email. Somebody says, yeah, it's NorCal Sports Network at gmail.com. And then Jay, somebody was asking, where's Jay? I missed it. Jay, let me find it. Was Jay asking about business? Oh, for investments. Dan, can you provide link for investments? Thank you. Yeah, you can go to securemoney.com.
Oh, here, I'll get that.
Can you put that up, Eric? Securemoney.com. That's my website, Jay. And we could, you can also message me at, just probably easier to message me at NorCal Sports Network at gmail.com.
Yeah, you could do that. You want to
And then my website for the business is Secure Money. If you can put that one up, securemoney.com. I got to get my email. I had a little bug in my email recently because I have an email for my business. It's dan@securemoney.com, but I'm in the midst of changing who's hosting my website and getting the email connected. So, but you can also call the office, which is 623-825-3900. That's 623-825-3900. Oh, we got somebody from San Diego calling. Wow. Yeah, 623-825-3900 for Secure Money.
There it is.
All right, thanks, Jay. All right. All right, you're on the NorCal Sports Network. Call in. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
It's Scott down in San Diego.
All right, Scott. Hey, I thought it was San Diego. I saw the 858 there. So
I was just wondering, what are our expectations for next year? I mean, you said last year, our expectations for Lee, probably not going to be that great the next year. And we got Casey Schmidt, we got to give him some leeway. Snell, if you look at his innings pitched, every time he does 180 innings pitched, the following year he's injured. So, I don't think he's really a great signing.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
The young guys play. Bellinger, if he comes here, he can grab the bag if he does come here. And I don't think that would be a great signing. And we've talked a bunch about the show that realistically the Giants need to trade for a bat, and that's what's going to need to happen because free agents are only going to seek getting a long-term deal where they get the bag and they don't have to worry about stats. And that's probably the worst case scenario for the Giants.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good point you bring up about Blake Snell. He's been in the big leagues 8 years. He's really had 2 really good years where he won the Cy Young in the American League and then last year in the National League. But bat-wise, which bat do you think the Giants should go after if there's a bat to be had?
I mean, I like going after Reese Hoskins, but it's like, do we need another guy that's coming off of an injury? Got to be wary of that. What is he going to – I mean, he's not going to command too much money, I don't think. But the Phillies will probably want him back. He threw out the first pitch in one of the playoff games. So he's a fan favorite there. So, and would he want to come here? I mean, I know he's got Barry ties. But yeah, it's kind of hard to, what position would he play? Could they trade J.D. Davis and get somebody? What kind of trade value does he have? No one will trade for Yaz or Slater.
Yeah, it's really hard to say what people are looking for out there because, if they're looking for a role player, a 4th type outfielder, 5th outfielder, I think Yaz fits a lot of good teams. Slater could fit in with some teams that are, looking for that pinch hitter off the bench against the lefty. The problem with Slater on the Giants is he's like one of their best hitters from the right side. And, he's not an everyday player at all. And, the Giants just don't have enough. As far as what to expect, you asked in the beginning for this year, I think right now, based on where they're at, based on where the Dodgers are, where the Diamondbacks are, and what we know the Padres have, I think the Giants, unless they, in the next few weeks, add some stellar top pitching and maybe another position player that's an everyday type player, whether that be through free agency or trade, I think you're looking at a 4th place finish. And
which might not be a bad thing in the long run because who knows what they could get. They need to trade guys this year. I mean, that's been the problem.
Yeah. Here's
they didn't trade Rodon. They didn't trade, guys when they had value. They should have traded Cobb last year. I mean, minus the Melanson trade, Farhan really hasn't made that great a trade.
Here's what I have with my take is of the Giants. If you're going to go for it this year, go for it. Get the pitching. If you strike out and don't get the pitching, just take a year off, play the young kids, settle back. It might turn in your favor because some of those contracts, if some of these players end up getting hurt, or if they have bad years, those contracts could look pretty bad quickly.
Interesting. When you guys pulled up the Matt Williams stats yesterday, with Larry on, that was a huge eye opener. This guy needs to get time. He needs to get at bats.
Absolutely. Schmidt, Crawford, all these guys struggled. Most players do that first year or two, and the Giants got to choose a direction. They got to pick a lane. They either got to go all in with spend a ton of money, get the free agents, or just play the young guys and let them develop. So that's my take. But hey, Scott, thanks for listening to NorCal Sports. Thanks for calling in, and call back again when we open the lines up next time.
Of course.
All right. Appreciate it, Scott.
Good night.
Thanks. You too. Bye-bye. All right.
We're having some great calls, Dan.
Yeah. Feel like I'm Candido or something. Dave Newhouse here.
Man, that's working out pretty damn good. If they're on YouTube at the same time, then we can have a conversation. But if they're not on YouTube, then
I think it's kind of hard to do it because I don't know.
You have to turn down the volume because if you don't, it's really bad.
Yeah. So So how long have we been going? An hour and 18 minutes. Yeah.
Hour and 18. Yeah.
Yeah. So what do we got in the chat? Eddie K says, I'm with this guy. Not sold on Hoskins. The guy took one of the oddest athletic route a ball when he tore his ACL. So no thanks. Rather trade for Alonso. Hold on,
Only thing about Alonso is he's got Boris as an agent.
Yeah.
So he ain't gonna sign no damn extension. The same thing with Burns. I would love to have Burns, but having Boris as an agent makes it really difficult to try to do any kind of extension.
Right. 812. That's Evansville, Indiana.
Where the heck? What?
Yeah. Watch this. Let me see if I can do this. Welcome. You called the Indiana Pacers. You're live.
Well, the home of Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly.
Are you from Indiana?
Yeah, from Evansville.
Evansville. Awesome. What?
And then also I've been around baseball. I've had some relatives, and also Gary Colt played for the Pirates. Was my mom's first cousin.
Oh, awesome.
He was a catcher. Then my son-in-law, who's from Owensboro, Kentucky, he's the first cousin of Brad Wilkerson, who Brad used to actually was ecstatic because I used to be a Dodger fan because my dad took me to Crosley Field back in 1965 to see the Reds and Dodgers, and I became a Dodger fan until about 5 years ago because I hated the Yankees because back in the 70s they were buying all these players, like Reggie Jackson and Cat Center and stuff.
Yeah, from the A's. Yep.
And now the Dodgers are doing the same thing, and I just I'm so mad at Kurt Flood.
Oh yeah, for opening up free agency.
And I tell you the truth though, the Dodgers are they've got so many assets where they can do all these things, and I just love the rivalry when I was a kid when it was the Dodgers and the Reds and the Pirates. And actually, I went to a Catholic high school in Indianapolis and went to Latin school there. And Father Wilmoth was a good friend of Don Leppert, who was the one of the base coaches for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And then back in 1972, we were a guest of the Pirates. Met a guy from North Vernon because we're pretty good in baseball. I played center field and he pitched. And we got an autographed baseball of everybody that during the week. And we got everybody's autograph except Roberto Clemente. And he happened, that's the same year he died. And
72.
Yeah. And so what happened was they said there was an illness in the family, so he missed quite a few games that year. But, like Stargell, he autographed the ball Stargell and got to meet Nellie Briles. And Al Oliver was a hell of a player, which I think him and Bill Madlock and Steve Garvey. But anyway, getting to this Giants, I heard you guys. I just came on here the last couple of days, saw you guys on YouTube. But I'm like you. Do not go out and sign players that's going to cripple you for years. Look how many of these. Look at like the National Strasburg.
Yep.
And the way I look at it, when you're giving a pitcher a 10 or 12-year contract, you're taking a big chance anymore. Look at all these pitchers anymore. They end up having arm injuries. Look at Kershaw. The last 4 or 5 years, he's not been. Making 20, 25 million. What's he pitching? 18 or 20 starts.
Right.
And I'm scared of Bellinger too. Bellinger always is messing with his swing, and he's only a lifetime 258 hitter. And I just, at this point in my life, I want anybody but the Dodgers.
There we go.
Dave Roberts, I think he's cockier than heck.
I like that guy.
I just, they always say the Dodgers have such a great farm system, but what guy that's really come out there besides Alvarez has been really a good player? I can remember when Greg Brock and Mike Marshall, they were okay baseball players, but they were supposed to have been so great in the minor leagues.
Right.
And that's like Michael Bush and like Baseball America, they had that LaDuca, I think that's his name. They had him, 13th or 14th best prospect?
Oh, yeah. He's the one that was in the trade to
Correct,
to Tampa. Yeah. You make a great point there because, excuse me, the Dodgers have had a bunch of trades, even the Mookie Betts trade. It was a guy named Jeter Downs and Alex Verdugo. Verdugo's just an average at best player, nothing spectacular. But all these guys that have gotten traded from the Dodgers, I think the only guy that might be doing anything in the trade to who's the guy that went to the Reds? Josiah, what's his name? The pitcher?
Josiah Gray.
Josiah Gray.
He went to the Nationals.
Gray went to the Nationals.
Or Nationals, yeah.
Verdugo went to the Red Sox, but now he went to the Yankees.
When they traded Jose De Leon,
yes,
to the Dodgers traded him, what he do? Nothing. Injuries, arm injuries, and that's why I say these pitchers anymore, they force the egg on hard. And people like Straw, look at Pryor and Kerry Wood. They were supposed to be the biggest, Cubs pitchers, and they came down with arm injuries. They're just, I don't know. These guys throw as hard as they can. Their arms aren't made to be throwing that hard. And I'd rather give my money to somebody. But like, I'd stay away myself. I would, if they need a third baseman, I'd sign Urshela to a 1-year contract. I don't hear nobody talking about him. He's a decent, defensive player. And I think this last year, I know he got hurt, but I think he hit like $299 or something like that. I mean, you might be able to get him for $4 or $5 million, but I like what he's thinking because, like I said, I'd hate to see the Giants, ruin themselves by signing somebody long term. And like I said, I used to watch Dodger games all the time with Bellinger and all them guys, and he's always messing with his swing. And I've seen him this year. It was he went the opposite field a lot, but a lot of times if you watch the games, he would just stick out his bat, and they would just be bloopers over the like the shortstop's head or or
correct.
Like that. And
his X velocity went way down last year.
Yeah, and somebody said he was wanting a 12-year contract. So
yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't do that. Hey, you made some great points. Are you in Indiana right now then, or?
Yeah, I'm in Evansville.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome. Well, appreciate you listening, and you can catch us on here just about every night about the same time. We generally are going on about 8:30. I guess it's 12, just after 12 there.
But I'm retired and I sleep about 5 hours a day. And
there you go.
Quick, have you guys ever been in a APBA or Stratomatic baseball leagues?
Oh, I played Stratomatic as a kid coming up. I'm not in any leagues, but I love that Stratomatic. You're talking about the one with the spinner where the number one's the home run?
No, Stratomatic, and I'm in a. Look up Diamond Mine Baseball because I'm in a league where Michael Mann, he's from Massachusetts. You know who his uncle is?
No.
Steve Glass.
Oh, wow. Steve Glass from the Pirates?
Yeah, from the Pirates. That's his uncle.
Very cool.
And he's got some hellacious stories. But, if you ever get a chance, go to Diamond Mine Baseball. We're always looking, different leagues are always looking for people to join the leagues. It's a lot of fun. You draft players. And
that sounds like
that's right up our alley.
Right up our alley. That's up Los's alley and Eric's.
Right.
It's called, what's the name of it again? Write this down, Eric.
It's called Diamond Mine Baseball. You got my number, and then if
okay.
I'm in 3 leagues now. A friend of mine's from Lexington. He goes to all these major league games, and he pays a lot of money. And Rocky, he's in like 22 or 24 baseball leagues.
Wow. So Diamond Mine, right?
Diamond Mine Baseball. And actually, their new database is coming out Monday with this last year's players.
Awesome. That's great. Well, I didn't get your first name. What was your first name again?
Yeah, my name's Don Holcomb, HOLCOMB.
Don. Okay. All right, Don.
And my cousin's the governor of Indiana, but don't hold that against me.
Oh, okay. Indiana's a good state.
It's okay. I mean, it's a little chilly here, and it's been raining all day. But anyway, I'll let you guys go, and happy holidays. Good talking to you.
Thanks. You too, Don.
Awesome.
Appreciate it. All the way from Evansville, Indiana. That's great.
Awesome.
Man, we got people calling in from
Evansville. How about that?
We've got San Diego now. Yeah.
That is awesome. Yeah, I saw your Twitter. The Reds are shopping Jonathan India.
Oh,
would you be interested?
What's that?
Jonathan India. Would you be interested? I don't know.
He's a lefty, right? He bats left-handed.
See, he's an infielder.
Or
Giants
does he
got
bat
plenty.
right? Does he bat
I think
right?
he's a righty. I think he's a righty.
Yeah, he's a second baseman. I think he can play some short.
There it is. Nick J looked it up. Google. Oh, Dan, you ain't getting no break.
Okay, this one's from the Morgan Hill area. All right. All right. Welcome to NorCal Sports Phone. You're on live. What's your name and where are you calling from?
From San Jose, California. My name is Robert Boyd.
All right, Robert. Hey.
What's up, Robert?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Robert Boyd. Yeah,
Robert
he comes
Boyd.
into the chat.
You're on our Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I follow you. I've talked to you a couple of times.
There we go.
I mean, I think the Giants should just trade their prospects because you never know who's going to be the best prospect, and you know what I mean. I don't see the Giants having some missed prospect except for Luciano.
Right, he's probably
Maybe Harrison.
Probably their if there is a hopefully a higher ceiling. Those are the guys with the highest ceilings. Luciano and Harrison. They have high ceilings, and most of the prospects don't pan out.
Jackson Holiday is the number one.
Right. Right.
The Giants outfield is terrible, except for that new kid.
Yeah. The outfield is bad.
I wouldn't mind getting Chapman, but it would have to be a short-term deal, like 3 to 4 years, maybe $80 million.
Yeah, and I think that's probably going to be the whole. I think this is his last deal. I got a feeling he's looking for 5 to 6 years near 150.
Damn, that's so much for
it is. It's way too much.
Hit 290.
Yeah, he hit 240 this year, I think.
What Don was saying about Urshela, I didn't even think about Urshela.
17 home runs, I think.
What's that, Robert?
I think he had like 17 homers too.
Yeah, 17 homers, I believe he had. Yeah, I mean, he didn't have a great year offensively. I think it's going to take.
No.
That's the thing is Boris's agent, and Boris is going to look for
the top dollar.
Yeah, and right now, I think Boris guys, if he's smart, they try and sign soon, because what happens is the market gets high and then it starts dropping off because a lot of people start going, whoa, this is just getting out of hand.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And then the smaller market teams are going, there's guys left over and nobody's signs. The guys that get left at the end, they're signing for cheap.
Yeah. I mean, if I was the Giants, I would give Yamamoto 12 years, $450 million, or go to $500 million. That's the only way you're going to get this kid at 25 years old.
Yeah.
He needs to go bigger than home, honestly. And the Giants need a superstar. Lee could be a superstar, but he's, you know what I mean? But
I don't know if Lee will be a superstar.
We haven't had a real superstar since Barry Bonds.
Right.
And Jeff Kent was a good star. He wasn't Bonds, but.
Right. You don't want your pitcher, if he's only going to pitch every
6 days.
If you gave him, I don't know how they put that together, but maybe they can give him, maybe the Giants can give him, $200+ million up, on an annual basis, $20 million, and then defer $300 million.
That'd be great
for later. Get him where he's making $20+ million a year, and then defer the rest. Make him,
If Yamamoto was smart, though, he wouldn't go to the Yankees. That's not a pitcher-friendly ballpark.
No, it's not.
No. Yeah. I mean, the Giants is a friendly ballpark to pitch. He'd probably win a few Cy Youngs if he pitched in San Francisco.
It's possible. Yeah.
But he needs defense too.
True. He does need the defense.
The Giants, I think, made the most errors in baseball, if I'm correct.
They were right there. Yeah. 2 years in a row, Robert.
Dan, you talked about this yesterday. What are the Giants good at?
If Orhan doesn't sign another soul, he needs to be fired immediately.
I agree.
He can't keep failing.
Yeah.
I get last year with the arson judge, which I about died of laughter over that. I'm like, what? That had to be the most ridiculous tweet in history from John Heyman.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
And you were live there again when it was all breaking. You were there live when
nothing.
it was
I
all
thought you
breaking
were-
down.
I
You
didn't
were
want to
in
cut you
San
off.
Diego.
Oh no, yeah. I was actually there in San Diego. Right, he walked right past me. Right, literally, a minute after the tweet came out, he walked right past me, and he was walking really fast, and he looked.
Oh yeah, he was like, I don't want to answer those stupid questions right now.
He looked very stressed out, and he was just like, Yeah. And Susan Slusser was following him, and they were working. It was like crazy.
Right.
But
and then you had John Morosi do a Heyman this year. So
yes,
Oh, that
on
was-
the
it was like, yes,
I think
I'm
that's
not the only
worse.
idiot.
yes, exactly.
Morrissey
Oh,
was worse.
God.
Yeah, Morrissey's
I
was
mean,
actually worse.
Morrissey had to have had a source. Someone had to have told him, and he wouldn't have just tweeted out dumb shit
Right.
without having a source.
Correct. And that I don't think he'll use that source too much longer. That's pretty embarrassing. Yeah. So, hey, well, Robert, I appreciate you following us on Twitter and on the channel and
no problem.
and being a subscriber and a loyal listener.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Appreciate
You
it.
have a good night.
You too. If
Have
we
a
don't
good one.
talk to you before for Christmas, have a great Christmas. Merry Christmas to
too.
you. All right. Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
Bye. All right.
Damn, Dan, you're like enough.
Man, the phones are ringing off the hook here. The lines, open line again, 707-673-6060. I feel like I'm in radio, man.
Sports, NorCal sports phone. I like that.
NorCal sports phone.
I'm
You're on the
definitely gonna have
NorCal sports phone. I need to get an orange one.
Oh, there you go.
Get an orange phone and have it light up when it.
Oh man, you're gonna get all fancy, huh?
There he is.
Awesome. Yeah, you did great, Robert. Awesome.
Good job, Robert.
I don't know about that 500 million for Yamamoto though, man. you might have me lost there, buddy.
Not my money. I'd go for it. What the heck?
Damn, man. That's a whew.
I think this thing's going to get closer to 400 than it does 300.
Now, are you telling me Yamamoto is going to make more than Aaron Judge, who plays every day?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I get Yamamoto, or I get I can't remember Ohtani, because the guy clobbers the ball and he can pitch. But damn, man, holy crap, this guy's gonna get more than freaking Aaron Judge.
Hey, I gotta grab me a ginger treat.
You better carry that phone with you.
11:15. The phone. I'll take the phone with me. Be right back.
All right, cool. I don't know, man. That's I'm all for spending money and all, but man, let's not get too crazy here. Jeez, moly. Whew. Yeah, the posting fee. That's good point, Gilbert, because you gotta pay that as well. We gotta get Yamamoto back on all that, clear us up. Man, it's the Giants have painted themselves in a corner that's going to be difficult to climb out of, or to get out of, I should say. Dug themselves a hole, climb out of, back themselves in a corner, can't get out, whatever it may be. It's going to be difficult because what has Farhan done? And this is something that I keep harping on, and I'm going to keep harping on it. You got Farhan Zaidi, who's been the president of baseball operations for 5 years, going on year number 6. Where is the incremental increases in talent for the team? There isn't none. You keep throwing out the same guys over and over without any established players who are going to be here for the long term. It's just, it's ridiculous. And now they're trying to solve this all in one off season. You can't solve this in one off season. This is going to take like 2 or 3 with how much of a hole they're in. Right? Yeah. The expectations for the Giants this year.
Oh, you know what? Let's pull up. You reminded me. I'm going to pull up, if I can, The Athletic. Great article today from Grant Brisbee.
I like his
about the very same thing. And I want to see if we can talk about this real quick here.
Moji, I'll settle for Reese Hoskins at this point. Yeah. It's really weird. Really weird. I don't know why some of these position players aren't going on. It's not like there should be no one blocking a big position player signing. I don't know.
See if I could find that.
Let's just say I am not going to be I'm not overly expecting the Farhan to do anything miraculous. He hasn't done it before. I don't know. I mean, he's got his 2-year extension. So his feet ain't going to be held to the fire, so to speak.
His 3-year extension, right?
Well, no, it's actually a 2-year because he was already signed for this year. So it's a 2-year extension on top of that, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Dan Camilio for 10 years, $287 million. Markatna.
I'll take that. I would take that. Gosh, where is that article? I read it today. I'm looking.
You want to read Ratto's?
Oh.
You got to be quicker than that, Dan.
Oh, from the Antioch area, 925.
There we go.
All right, here we go. You're on NorCal Sports Phone. What's your name? Where you're calling from?
Chris Troop from Antioch, California.
All right, from Antioch.
I listen to you every day, every night. I just love you guys.
Hey, anyway, appreciate it, Chris.
I'd like to tell you a little story that happened to me. I was delivering mail one day, and I happened to run across a letter addressed to Pepper Gomez. I don't know if you know who he is, but he's a hell of a heavyweight wrestler. Anyway, I said to myself, no way, that ain't it. But I was curious and knocked on the door. Son of a gun, it is you. Can I have an 8x10 glossy?
Wow. Pepper Gomez. That name sounds so familiar. Was he from like the 70s?
Yeah, real long time ago. I'm talking a long time ago.
Yeah.
Hold on.
He noted for a cast iron stomach. Anyway, he goes into the room, comes back, gives me an 8x10 glossy.
Oh, that's great. Pepper Gomez. I think that was back in the day when I was watching wrestling with guys like Pat Patterson and.
Oh, that was it. That was the era.
Yeah, Pat Patterson.
Oh my God, Dan, hold on.
Right, I watched all those guys.
Keep that guy on the line.
All right.
Anyway, I was telling him about the Giants. I get so upset about the Giants. I start yelling at the TV, and my wife keeps on saying, Chris, why are you yelling at the TV? Because they don't do a damn thing. Please do something. Anything. I don't care. So anyway, I love you guys. You're great.
Well,
every night.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you. And Eric's got something. I think he's looking something up. He's what do you got doing?
Great.
What are you doing? Looking up Pepper Gomez there on the Google?
I found something when I was
Oh, he found some. He may be putting it up on the screen. Are you putting it up on the screen coming up, Eric?
Give me a minute here. I got to email it to myself, and then
all right, he's gonna put something up on the screen. I think he's gonna put a photo. Cast iron stomach. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the guys that there was Pat Patterson, there was Ray Stevens, and Haystack Calhoun. Do you remember Kinji Shibuya?
Oh yeah, and the Sheik.
Yeah.
With Iron Toe.
Oh my gosh, this is incredible.
He always kicked somebody.
This is incredible.
And they had Thor. I don't know if you remember him, but he would always eat the turnbuckle.
Oh, there we go.
George the Animal Steel.
For being on a movie, Plan 9 from Outer Space, and he played his character, but he never talked.
There we go. Are you looking at YouTube?
He made more money than all the rest of them because his face was put into a mask, a Halloween mask.
Uh-huh.
Some of his Halloween masks are worth thousands of dollars.
Wow.
Check this out. So I was.
Can you see the YouTube screen?
Oh yeah.
There's the.
I watch you guys every night.
We got Pepper Gomez up there on the screen right now.
Listen to this. So I actually found this at an antique store.
Hold on one sec, Chris. I'm going to put someone else on hold. One sec. Hold on. Hey, can I put you on hold? After I come back to you after I finish this caller.
Sure.
All right. Be right with you.
All right, real quick, Dan. So
okay, Chris.
I was at an antique shop with my wife and my daughter. This was a couple of weekends ago, actually about 3 weeks ago. And I came across this damn poster It was $200.
Uh-huh.
But I was more focused on Andre the Giant more than Pepper. But there it is, Pepper Gomez.
Pepper Gomez, the Iron Stomach.
Yeah, there you go. He
Awesome.
He teamed up with Andre the Giant. This is 1977.
Yeah, look at Andre there. Look at that hair, man. That is great. Hey, well, listen, Chris, appreciate you following us and watching, and tell your friends about us. We're growing.
I will.
And we're here almost every night. That's the plan. So
tell the Jazz to get off their rear end.
yeah, I you definitely.
Okay.
Appreciate your support. Thanks.
Bye.
All right, bye, Chris.
See, we got a lot of wrestling fans in here, Dan.
All
We
right,
got a lot of wrestling fans.
We got another call right here. We're going to go to another caller here. Let's see. Okay, you're live on NorCal Sports Phone. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello? Oh, he's not there right now. Oh, wait. I had it on mute. Okay, sorry about that. You're live on NorCal Sports Phone. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Jay from San Francisco.
All right, what's up, Jay?
What's up, Jay?
Hey, just checking out your show. You guys put out. Keep up the good work.
Hey, appreciate that, Jay. Thank you so much.
Hey, so I just wanted to, I guess, bring to your guys' attention. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I guess he's with. I think he's with the Rangers now, but Max Scherzer signed a three-year deal from 2022 to 24, a 3-year, $130 million. So that's what
42 and a half, 43 million roughly. Yeah.
So maybe Yamamoto would maybe be in that ballpark.
I think Yamamoto's gonna probably be a little less. Well, it depends on what the AAV goes. The longer the years, the shorter the AAV generally. Like he may get, 375, but I don't think it's going to be, if he does, if someone's willing to do that over 7-8 years, I don't know. But so we'll see. But nobody knows.
I mean, if the Giants are going to get into a bidding war, then maybe 43.3 around there, right around the Scherzer.
Yeah, and I think if everybody else is there, I think the Giants are going to have to be above and beyond anybody else for him to choose the Giants. So, because if he's getting the same dollar amount from the Yankees, Mets, and Dodgers, let's say, what's the, if he wants to be on a winning team and make more money and more endorsements and all that stuff, he's probably going to choose the LA or New York. But I think the Giants are going to have to be the highest bidder by quite a bit. But we'll see. But so what's how long you been listening to us?
Only recently, within like the last month or so.
Oh, great!
Just
Just
give you guys a shout out and say, hey, keep up the good work.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we're on. I'm glad you caught us.
Happy holidays.
Thanks. You too. Have a great one.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
All right, man. That's awesome. We'll take a few more calls before we call it a night.
Yeah, no kidding. This is crazy. I didn't expect this.
I gotta rest up for I gotta.
Oh, that's right. You got football and
I got playoffs tomorrow. In the fantasy football. I'm playing Rye.
That's right. Yep.
I need.
And you're gonna go on with Larry tomorrow, right? After the game.
Probably go on. Yeah. He'll be pig in a pickle. Hey, anybody in the crowd here wants to join over at Larry's live? I don't know how many you can hold in there at Pig in a Pickle, but from 12 to 4,
I think Kyle's going out that way.
There's a watch party over at Pig in a Pickle in Corte Madera. I don't have the address. Just look it up. Pig in a Pickle. Corte Madera. Google it. 12 to 4. Larry Krueger, his family, be there. Cardinals and the 49ers. So some are going to go, I think.
Yep. Think so. I think Kyle said he was going to go out that way. I was thinking about it, but
That's a long ways from.
it's a lot longer for Kyle. But man,
Where's Kyle coming from?
Chico.
Oh wow, from Chico. I don't know if they'll let you in, Kyle. The shirt they have a dress requirement. They do require a shirt in Pig and a Pickle.
No shirt, no service, right?
Yeah, there is a sign out front that says "No shirt, no service." Yeah, Kyle, make sure you. That's great. Let's see what else we got here. Man, this is a big night here for Saturday night. We had at one point, exactly. I think, did I see 170 at one point?
I think we got up there. Yep. If I'm not mistaken. Yep.
Yeah. Is Lydia still with us in the house? I don't know if she's staying. She says I'm out for tonight. Bye, everyone. So she hung on until 10:26 or 11. 10:26. Hey, thanks, Lydia. I thought she was leaving. I thought she was leaving hours ago with the fart machine, but she said she didn't care for the farts. So,
Krister says likes this format. It's so interesting and informative. Appreciate that, Krister.
Yes.
I feel bad, Danny. You have to do all the talking. I mean,
I know. I got to figure a way to get this thing. Can you research that and see how we can get a phone line through the
StreamYard or through Google?
We might have to get a. I think Rye had what do you call
some kind of program, right?
Well, like a board or something that goes through the computer.
It's probably just through the computer. I don't know if it's anything, and I don't think.
But you got to have something to connect to the computer that goes. It's some kind of.
See, that's something you're going to have to do though, because it's your phone. You know what I'm saying?
I'll mail you the phone.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I could take care of it.
You both talk, right?
Yeah, because if I could get the program and then, it's going to be through, I don't know if it's through StreamYard or it's through some program where it's going to be able to get the audio into StreamYard.
Yeah.
Because, Ryan was able to do it with Larry. So
I think you don't even need a phone. I think you can just do it. Ryan was doing it through
a computer?
Like a computer, like a Google number.
Huh. Interesting.
Something like that. Dan and Eric stay past 11, so we.
Oh God!
So we.
And there it goes.
How to take phone calls during YouTube live stream. Senior, got it. All right, Ben Lamond, California. All right, here we go. All right, welcome to NorCal Sports Phone. You're live on the air.
Hey, Eric.
He says, "Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Where are you calling from? Ben Lamond, right?"
This is Bub from Santa Cruz.
Oh, okay.
What's up?
I'm always in the chat.
Yeah.
Talk with you guys.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh,
Bud, right?
Rad. Okay, yeah.
Bud Rad, yeah.
I wanted to bring something up that I haven't heard you guys talk about, and that's, Tony's contract. If Andrew Friedman gets fired or moves on, Ohtani can opt out anywhere in the 10 years. And I haven't heard how we feel about that, because if the Giants would have signed Ohtani, we'd be stuck with Farhan for 10 years.
Yeah. I've got a great idea, though.
What's that?
Is, first of all, we get rid of Farhan before we do it, but we try and we get Andrew Friedman. We offer him the title of president of baseball ops, but we offer him twice as much money that he's getting at the Dodgers, and we give him ownership because now he's leaving for a real perk, not just money and a title, but he's getting ownership. So you make Andrew Friedman part owner and president of baseball ops, and you give him enough money to leave the Dodgers, and he takes Ohtani with him.
Man, just put a target on him. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, why not, man? I mean, you got to get creative. I mean, this is like, when I play to win. I'm playing fantasy football, and my opponent, he hadn't picked a defense. And so I picked up 5 or 6 of the top defenses, and so he couldn't get them.
That's great. I mean, I've just been interpreting this whole thing the whole time, thinking, man, if we had Farhan stuck for 10 years, would we want Ohtani?
Oh no, I would have.
Heck no.
No way. That would be awful.
Yeah, but maybe you're right, Dan. Maybe this is a great way we can kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, I'm going to go suggest that. I've meant to put that out on Twitter earlier today because it came to me. I thought that. I go, well, just go poach Friedman from the Dodgers and offer him ownership. How does he turn that down?
Well, yeah, and if you consider like the posting fees for Jung-Hoo Lee and Yamamoto, we could give a posting fee to Andrew Friedman that's like way less than those guys.
Yes.
He would come right on over.
Yeah, and then Ohtani can walk away. Yeah. I think next year that's what the Giants should do after 1 year and the Dodgers fail to win the World Series again. What would be great is if the Dodgers don't even make the playoffs. Like if everything just falls apart,
I'm praying for that every day, Dan.
That would be just awesome. Like I don't want anybody to get
a coup that would be
career injuries or anything like that. But let's say Betts just has a down year, and Freddie Freeman has something where he's just not able to produce, and Ohtani's just can't carry the load. He doesn't make the playoffs again. Because once you get through the Dodgers, basically top four with Betts and Ohtani and Freeman and Will Smith.
That's tough, though. That is tough.
I mean, that's tough. That's a four, but it's not. I think Max Muncy, he's probably going to do better now that he's got a better lineup, but they don't have a lot after the top four,
Well, yeah, and I think what I haven't heard a lot talked about is Ohtani. Once he hurt his elbow, I think he only hit 1 or 2 homers in the last month and a half of the season. So
right.
I'm not sure that the theory of him hitting really well but unable to throw is necessarily.
I think he was dealing with an oblique too.
He might struggle a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see. Eric said he might have been dealing with an oblique at the same time too. So we'll see. But hey, really appreciate you in the chat, all your comments to the chat, Bub, and dedicated follower. Yeah.
You guys are great. I look forward to it every night, and thanks so much to you and Eric.
Appreciate it.
And Boris.
Yeah, and Boris. Yeah,
and Boris.
And Eric said thanks. You can't hear him, but he said thanks. We're gonna work. We just did this on the fly tonight with the phone. So, and we're gonna figure a way to, over time to make it so that it'll go through the whole YouTube and StreamYard instead of coming through the mic. Then that way
we can all interact.
Yeah, we all interact.
Just chip away at it. We don't need to go full bore all at once.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of
all right, Bub.
Let's get a couple super chats going, and we can up the production.
Yeah, we need more super chats. There we go, and we can add it to the production side of the company.
I don't want. Hey, just as long as the super chat money doesn't all go to the phones, and we make sure we keep the fart machine running smooth. I don't want budgets diverted too far away from that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, well, we got to put a poll out. Eric, put a poll out. How many people appreciate fart machine or no farts? We got 117. Let's see what we got right now.
Fart less NorCal or
yeah, there we go. All right, Bub.
I'm gonna keep watching, but have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Thanks. Happy holidays. All right. Hey, yeah, put a poll in there, because we should fart machine or no fart machine. I want to see what we might have some people that don't like it at all. So we need it. And if everybody in the chat could vote, we got 118 in there. We're down from 170 earlier. We had a high, but what do you got? You got it in there?
Almost. I'm just getting it all figured out here. Make your voice heard on NorCal. It freaking fixes. Here we go.
How did Cal do tonight? Cal lost to Texas Tech 34-14. Yikes. Good thing I didn't watch the second half. So Eric's working on a poll.
Here we go. What kind of poll is this, man? Wow.
let me check the poll out here.
Here it goes. It's up there.
All right, I'm going to open it up.
Everything I did.
Oh.
Everything I did.
That was just the ads on our deal here.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Okay, where's the poll?
It's up there.
That was just the ads on our. Okay, make your voice heard on North. No, okay. We got any votes yet? 16,
Oh, yeah.
huh?
You got 16 votes.
Don't. Okay, there's a. Okay, well, interesting. 18 votes. We might have to.
Some more, none.
As we get bigger and bigger, we're going to have to cut back on it because.
We can't cut back on the fart machine, can we?
Maybe save it for Giants baseball.
That's the only time we really use it, to be honest with you. Predominant fart usage on NorCal Sports Network is Giants Giants content.
Yeah, we'll try if we do end up keeping it. If the vote comes out well,
House divided cannot stand. Look at this guy.
We will make sure we will minimize it. We don't overdo it. I don't think.
No, we don't.
Only a couple shows do we really have fun with it.
The time we really went overboard was the whole Bryce Eldridge. That was
yeah. We got 27 votes.
27 votes. 28 votes. More fart machine.
So far. Well, don't announce the results yet. I
ain't saying nothing. I think they could see it if they see it, can't they?
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
So wow, man. I'm so you're beating who you playing? Cameron.
Cameron again. Yeah.
Is this your third time you're playing him this year?
Third time.
Did you win the first two or?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, so you're going for a sweep?
Going for a sweep. Oh
wow.
Man. The NIT.
Is Los out there tonight? I saw him earlier.
There. But it is possible that I win and Los loses. So just put that out there.
Isn't that short for lose?
Oh.
I'm going to tell him that one. Los is short for lose. He just took the E off.
Look at that super chat. I love it, Ibrahim. Ibrahim Khan. I love it.
Losing the fart machine is as bad as adding the cruise patches to the classic Giants jerseys. Yeah, we don't. Woo! There we go.
I like that. Thanks for the $10 there, Ibrahim.
Thank you, Ibrahim.
Appreciate it.
And Robert Boyd, who was just on Sports Phone, donates $5. Thank you for the $5, and thank you, Ibrahim, for the $9.99. The Giants need to trade their top prospect, to be honest, and get some hitting and pitching. Sign Snell, Hoskins.
That's a Rosarena.
Yamamoto, Chapman. Yeah, that would be a nice. That would be nice.
Haul. That would be a haul.
Yeah.
I like the Snell and the Yamamoto. I like Hoskins. I like the Rosarena. Maybe Chapman. Well, see, I want to give it to Casey though. I want to give it to Casey.
Casey up to bat.
And if you bring in Chapman, that means you're going to have to trade JD, right? You have to.
I would think.
Yeah.
Mike Bass says, use the fart machine when referring to Farhan, including when Dan impersonates him and or when you mention Jim Tomsula's name. Yeah, we got to. Hey, I wonder if people like the Fargon Z impersonation when it's our Saturday Night Live skit when we bring in Fargon.
Fargon, that was pretty damn good. Man, Fargon Z.
I
don't think Barr cared for it too much. but it was good.
Yeah, that's right, Rob. We don't know if any of these guys will pan out. These
We don't.
these.
You know what? I see what he's saying. Are you talking about? Is he talking about
prospects?
Prospect. You don't know how they're going to pan out. Trading for a legitimate MLB, established, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I mean, you can't really go wrong. There's some guys out there that are can't miss, like a Tatis, like a Acuna. I mean, but those are few and far between.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree.
How's my gain? Am my gain okay over here?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I'm gonna play a little catch. Just don't drop it.
You know,
on my head.
Hey Matt, I would be all in for getting Alonso, but he's got freaking Scott Boras, and I don't think you're going to be able to get an extension. If you're good with just having him for 1 year and then him walking,
unless you made the trade and said it's contingent on that, and he hammers out a deal.
You know what? It's possible, but Boras likes taking his guys to free agency. That's the problem.
Yeah,
that's just like Farhan can't make a trade or make a deal.
You know, Pete Alonso, though, he seems like a guy that fits in New York or Philly where there's a bunch of Italians, you know?
Maybe. Where is he from?
I don't know.
Is he from back east? Let me take again.
I'm not sure. There's a lot of Italians out in San Francisco, though, too, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
I mean, San Francisco's, so's New York, a melting pot of, but Alonso.
He went to the University of Florida.
Oh.
Born in Tampa, Florida. So he might want to stay on the East Coast.
Maybe he wants to go to the Rays, but they don't pay. They don't buy. They sell off the Rays.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they trade them off. They don't stick with them. Exactly.
They have a system down there. Well.
Oh, what's this? His grandfather was a refugee. Interesting. Pete Alonso is from Japan.
Really?
Japan, what the heck? No, that can't be. No.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, that's a possibility, Matt. I mean, that is a possibility. That it's a gamble. It's a gamble. But that could happen. Maybe if he gets to San Francisco and it shows that the park can't restrain his power, then maybe, and he likes it, maybe. But it's a big gamble.
People once they get to San Francisco and I used to love to just go to the city for the day and walk around Fisherman's Wharf and walk, Golden Gate Park, and just the breeze after being inland, or coming up, especially when I come up from Arizona and it's been so stinking hot, like 115 here in July for a week, and you're just like, and you come to the city and you're just like, oh,
refreshing,
man, so refreshing. And, COVID really screwed up so much.
Well, there you go. That's funny. Senior just said that as you were speaking it. COVID killed the city.
Yeah, it's just, man, they could bring it back if they would, just, I don't know. Dang it.
I know.
I used to go there as a kid because my aunt and uncle, their house was used for the front of it for the filming of McMillan and Wife, and they lived on Hyde.
Interesting.
And they were right at the bottom of the hill at Hyde and oh gosh, no. Is it Greenwich? No, Greenwich. Which is the street that's a crooked street?
Lombard?
Yeah, they lived on Greenwich, I think. Greenwich and Hyde. Can you look up Greenwich and Hyde? See if, for some reason, I thought it was, I have a picture of it. And I used to sleep over there as a kid when I was like 7, and we'd go walk to Swenson's Ice Cream. It's right around the corner. I'm going to pull up. I've got a picture of me standing out in front of that house in 2017. Man, I had the at that time I had what do you call it, the Farhan, what, the boiler.
The boiler.
Yeah, I had a boiler, man.
Let me see.
There I am. Look, see the boiler?
Oh, you look at that. That's a boiler.
Yeah, I had a boiler back then. I was 215, and I was like 25 pounds ago. But that's the.
Is this where it's at? I got it up there. Greenwich and Hyde right here. Is it Greenwich or Greenwich?
I don't know how you pronounce it. Greenwich. It's right at the bottom. It's.
Is it near Alice Marble tennis courts?
I don't remember. I was only like 7 or 8.
Well, there's Hyde. There's Lombard.
It was real close to Lombard.
Greenwich.
I know that. Where's
Is it Greenwich? Is
it
Greenwich?
It's pronounced Greenwich. Okay, it's right down at the bottom.
It's got to be right
in
there.
there.
This has got to be it. It's kind of got a gray. Well, no.
No, it's not that. It was on an end of a street.
Well, here's Hyde. Here's Greenwich. Well, I'm saying it's Greenwich, but you're saying it's Greenwich.
That's the house right there. They painted it. Somebody painted it, but you can't see it because there. See, they used that for McMillan and wife. Rock Hudson and Susan St. James were in it. What the heck? It's up closer to Hyde. Where's Hyde?
I'm on Hyde. There's Union Street. There's Lombard. There's the Crooked Street. Yeah, there's the Crooked Street right here.
All right. Yeah, there we are. And then go north.
Here's Hyde.
Go north. Or this way to the left, or towards you. No, I mean, I've got my not north. I'm sorry. Pull back. Go towards your face a little bit. Pull it back the other way. Like this.
I'm on Hyde right here. There's Union. Here's Green Street, Vallejo, Broadway.
Where's Swenson's?
Let's see.
Can you find a Swenson's?
Let's see. It should pop up here somewhere, right? How close was it to it?
It was up near the top of Greenwich and Hyde. We walked. Can't remember. Man.
I might have to bring up Google Maps instead.
Oh.
Let me try doing that.
It's away from Lombard. It's the opposite way. It's the opposite. Anyway, that was pretty cool. I never had, I never felt like the city was, as a kid, I never felt like nervous, but that was years ago. But hey, did you see the statistic about the homelessness in California? That's
pretty bad.
The top counties, that San Francisco was below LA. It was LA, Alameda, Sacramento was higher. San Diego was higher counties.
Not surprised.
Than San Francisco.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it's because maybe San Francisco, you only can fit so many people on the peninsula. You know what I'm saying? Like LA, you have a wider area where it can hold a hell of a lot more people.
Eric would have to put that together. I know the best of. That'd take a lot of time.
I don't even know. That would take a while.
That would take a while.
That would take a while. It'd be good, but it would take a while.
Yeah, we might have to add to our memory in StreamYard, because we can add. Right now, we can do 50 hours. We
50
can add
megs, or is it hours or megs?
Yeah,
or
hours.
Yeah.
We can add more, but
you can
Giants
pull it off of YouTube itself as well.
Giants would do well in San Jose. That's where the majority of their season ticket holders came from, in that area when they were in Candlestick.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yep. Only 10% of the people came from the city, I believe.
That's not much.
Nope.
Tyler Burbeck has a question. With a lot of
I believe they do. For Alaska Airlines?
How about Hawaiian Airlines? Either or, right?
Well, Alaska's their sponsor, official sponsor. They got that.
Isn't the broadcast booth, right? Live from the Hawaiian Airlines broadcast?
No, I'm not sure of the Hawaiian, but Alaska's got their own place down there in the right field, down the right field line.
If you're gonna do, then go big. Why not you go with Apple, or who else is from the Bay Area? Do I dare say it?
How about Levi's?
X. How about the big X on the sleeve?
Yeah, there you go. Or Ghirardelli chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Gosh, what else?
Get rid of the
Google.
cruise.
You could put a G on. Just put a G on there. Hey, it goes with the Giants, right?
There we go.
Yeah, Google's a good point. I like that. Good job. How about NorCal Sports Network?
There we go. Yeah. Wouldn't that be something? We want to be sponsors. How much do you think it would take for us to sponsor?
Oh my gosh. Too much.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh, Dan, it's not looking good for the fart machine.
Oh, really? What do we got?
50 votes. It's not trending well.
Oh, what's the
Oh boy, it's close. It's close. It's within the margin of error.
Oh.
Within the margin of error.
Hold on here.
Hold on.
What happened to my... Let me take a look. 52 votes.
Oh boy.
What's the... Oh, it's right now it's 51 to 49.
It's close.
55 votes. We're going to close it. We're closing it at
You want me to close it?
No, we're going to leave it open till 11 o'clock.
Oh, man, you're taking a risk.
It's all right. 11 o'clock. You got 5 minutes.
I tell you what, though, you got to
6 minutes.
You got to understand, it's not about who voted. It's all about who counts the votes. Don't forget.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? Good old Joseph Stalin, right?
That's right. That's right. Get in there and vote, everybody.
Matt says, Dan and Eric, if I were to walk to Haight-Ashbury during the summer of 1969, what would I likely see? Whew. Yeah. Hippies. There you go. That's what you'd see a lot of. Hippies. It said, I weirded a poll. I should have, instead of saying more fart machine or no fart machine, it should have been keep fart machine or no fart machine. Nick. You're muted, Dan.
Yeah, keep fart machine or no fart machine. We're gonna have to get new board op. Where I don't see it in here. I don't see it in there.
You don't see the vote or the poll?
The poll. I don't see it in there anymore.
It should be right there, right in the very beginning.
It was in there, and then
Congress is going to take a look at this soon. It's pretty good, Logan.
All right. Where's the chat? How do you get into the chat? I don't know what happened. All right. How are we doing on the votes?
58 votes.
58 votes.
See, some people, I don't know if some people are, can you take a photo? I could have sworn it was at 60. Maybe not. Wait, hold on. Let me advance it there. Yeah, still at 58. Oh, here we go. Business question. Dan, do you advise or work with crypto for clients? Is it a lasting asset or will crypto die in the U.S. if the government bans it?
That's a tough one, Nick. I don't do any advising on it or selling of crypto. I do know a little bit about crypto as far as personally what I've done with some of it, but I strictly work in areas of guaranteed assets where people are looking to grow their money without the risk of having it lost with a downturn in the market. How's the poll going? I don't know why it's not showing up.
51-49.
It might not be showing up because when I accidentally closed out, I did a vote and then now it's not showing up. So that's
Eddie
weird.
says cold hard cash. Right, Danny.
There you go.
Matthew, good point. I don't mind a fart machine, but one thing I would say is most viewers like me who don't mind it would likely all stay viewers anyways. It is possible though that some viewers don't like it. Possible.
How are we doing on the like? We got 85 likes. Huh? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch, man.
Okay.
Good job out there in the chat. Appreciate it.
Well, we got a couple minutes before the vote closes. How many? We at 60 yet?
We're at 60.
Okay. We're at 60 votes.
60 votes.
Yeah. So we're gonna end this live stream here at the top of the hour. We'll come back tomorrow night, and we'll have more sports phone.
Oh,
NorCal sports phone. I want to keep calling sport. NorCal sports.
NorCal sports phone. I'll have to put a new. I'll put a new. What do you call it? Overlay, and we'll just have it.
There we go. With the sun, the Sandman, the Sandman. Yeah, I've got Dog of the Win. That was great. Who came up with Dog of the Win?
Senior Dog of
awesome.
the Win. That was great.
Fortunately, Faith is not in here tonight. Otherwise, the show
probably good move. Could you imagine if she
doors open? Doors open, but she didn't make her way in here. The show could have been over. We could have been gassed out of here an hour ago.
Could you imagine that happen right when you're on a sports phone?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh dear God, I gotta go.
Logan says spam the fart machine. Do we give the fart machine one big fart? Is it over? Is it tasting its death? It's got 1 minute.
Yeah, I'll have to see. I'll tell you what. Once I close the poll, then I'll
hold on.
Let loose a flourish. A flourish will begin if the vote deems it necessary.
We're gonna do a stopwatch.
All right, we got 1 minute. 1 minute to vote.
All right, there it is.
You might be a little bit off because I think it's been 10:59 from.
I just started it, so we're gonna go to once it hits 45 seconds, we'll close the poll.
Okay, when it hits 45, I will close the poll.
So we've got 20 seconds to go in this poll. Get your votes in.
Yes, a flurry 420. It will be a flurry.
Well, first you got to tell us.
Yeah, I got you.
What the results are.
10 seconds to go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what's the vote total?
The vote total is 52% more fart machine, 47% no fart machine.
Let's hear it. Let's celebrate it.
Here we go. Give a little triple. There we go.
Oh, man.
Tapler. And our favorite.
Is that the chili one right there?
That's the FIFA. And our favorite.
What is this? The grand finale of the
grand
show?
finale. There it is.
Oh, my goodness.
Woo!
All right. There we go. All right, everybody. Thanks for all those who called in all the way from Evansville, Indiana.
Isn't that incredible?
We had another call from a couple callers from the San Diego area. We had calls from San Jose, from the 209 area code, up all over.
Yamamoto impersonator.
Yeah, we had Yamamoto and what do we call that? Parody? Yeah,
Parody.
Yamamoto parody called in. That's why they call it parody, right? Because of the parrot? The parrot?
Yeah.
Yeah. So awesome night. Thanks to everyone in the chat. Thanks for joining. We're going to work on this NorCal sports phone, and we'll fine-tune it over time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hey, chat, anybody's birthday today or tomorrow, let us know.
Senior knows.
We got a special birthday song for you.
Absolutely.
And Logan says, good night, y'all. Good night, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow night, Pacific time at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Root my fantasy team on. Root Eric's fantasy team on. Los didn't make it in the house, so that's a bad sign when you don't join the crew. You could take a big L tomorrow. That's right. He's going up against Will Martinez.
Are you saying he's going to have to add an E to his name?
Yeah, just Los. He got tired of being called Lose, so he just cut it to Los, and that's what I'm gonna bag on him, unless he wins and I got to play him somehow.
There you go.
All right, man. Hey, thanks, Eric. Thanks everybody in the chat. We'll be back tomorrow night. Go Niners, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Woo!
Later.